incomplete, and that's going to bring it up fourth down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Trying for it with Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
First down.
Again, Penix to the air. Has it at the 7. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Penix is going to throw again. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And again, it's Penix. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Might have a goal line stand brewing here. The offense just needed a yard. 3rd and goal. It's Penix yet again. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Giants nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. That's caught for the 1st. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Giants will have a 1st down. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Aren't going to throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Darts looking at this third and long. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Third and long for him here. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. From the gun, here's Dart. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Eagles will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Well, he had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, and so what do they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down, like a pitcher does, to get you an 0-2 count? They know it's their advantage. And once that offense decides to go for it on 4th down, a good chance they're going to get that stop. And oh, by the way, a few style points and added to the stat sheet with the INT.
They've got a man in motion. Now Penix off the play action. This is pulled in by McCole Hardman. And he's escorted out of bounds, but not before driving them up near the 25. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Penix. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. That's caught at the 25. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 20-zip lead. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
Giants nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He beams one deep right side. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up. From the shotgun, Penix. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. It's the Eagles dealing with third and still 10 to go. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down, it's Penix. Escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Back to work after throwing the pick. He's loaded another one up. Big game downfield. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Darts out of the shotgun. That's incomplete left side.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down. The Giants are set to punt. Dotson out and waiting for it. And this is looking fantastic. Wow, bounces just beyond shy of the goal line. Looks like they're going to mark it at the 4. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Offense up to the line pass.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Penix working from the gun. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Slot man motioned over. Penix on first down. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Man in motion here.
Philadelphia.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard? Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided first half. It's a Will Shipley touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles grow their lead yet again.
Giants nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
For Philadelphia.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. On first down, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
Kind of like with the hoops team, when they start missing free throws, everybody starts missing them. Feels that way with his quarterback right now. The one interception is leading to another, and eventually you just feel like every time the ball leaves his hands, it's danger.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This is caught. That's Slayton. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Well, 3rd and 10 was already tough, Brock, but the challenge doubles here. 3rd and 20 now after the holding call. He's back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He'll fire it deep, back towards the middle. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They're going play fake with Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. That one complete to Pitts. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Penix to throw again on second. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
To number 81. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Play action. Here's Penix. Chased out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar going. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
From the red zone now. Into traffic, complete! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! Big close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. It's 2nd and goal. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Now Penix on 3rd and goal. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal. Penix is going to throw again. He will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead.
Giants nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. There's the hurry up here.
Brings up 4th down.
comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On first down, here's Penix. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia! The Eagles piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Dart setting in the throw here. It is caught left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Jump off caught by his back. Ooh, and before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Dart going to go for it on 4th. He's got to his running back. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Forget that it was 4th down, Brock. That is an impressive 22-yard pickup, and it gets them the first.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Dart going to throw again. Going deep here for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Liking 18.
They'll go. It's Tracy. And forget this 1st down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Finds a seam down the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. On 1st down, here's Penix. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. 1st and 10 from the 41. To the air with Penix. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
2nd and 10. Penix to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles continue adding to an insurmountable lead. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. A costly unforced error, and they get flagged for roughing the kicker.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott all set for the kickoff. Power squib kick is taken in. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Darius Slayton on the return. The Giants take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Dart out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Second down.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, here's Dart. And he sure gave us all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Dart's looking at this 3rd and long. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
So Reed give here to Shipley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Again, it's Shipley. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down. Another one for Shipley. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. Didn't do it there. Get another shot across the bow of a ship. It's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawks, 70.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Oh no, they get him yet again! Sidney Brown makes the play.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We've got whistles and a timeout call by the defense. 2:07 left to play.
And it's third down.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, 18, third. Back to 60, back to 60.
They send a man in motion. Third and 1, it's Penix. He puts a mare under it, deep down the middle. He lays out for it and makes the catch. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles are running them out of the building. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to flip it to the kicker. He's going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
Your start now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Eagles get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
At their own 45-yard line.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Drops to a knee here. Only 1 more timeout for that defense to burn and preserve some clock. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st down, Eagles.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Eagles throwing 6 more on the blowout. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Eagles continue adding on to that lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Mac McWilliams. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the farm, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Tag! 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 79 Broncos.
Dart resetting here after the pick. Connecting on the slant. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
To throw. Here's Dart. Trying to push deep downfield. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? This will be the final play of the game.
Come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Come 19, come 19. Go streak. Check.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Giants making the scoreboard look a touch better. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And they take the first skirmish with their division.